all to Think Max. We are in class 11 Max, chapter 3, Trigonometric Functions. In this session, we are going to discuss about the problems in exercise 3.2. So in this exercise, we have to find the values of the trigonometric functions. There are 6 trigonometric functions: sin x, cos x, tan x, cot x, cosecant x, secant x. We have to find out the trigonometric function. One of the function is given. We have to find out other 5 trigonometric functions. Okay. The first one, find the values of other 5 trigonometric functions. Here cos x equal to minus 1 by 2. X lies in the third quadrant. So x is in the third quadrant. We know the trick, add sugar to coffee. So it is T in the third quadrant. T is for tan and cot. So tan and cot are positive in the third quadrant. So here we have to find all the other 5. So in each case, if you find the cos, sin and tan, other functions are inverse of this. So let us try to find the cos, sin and tan. So we can easily find out its inverse. Okay. So how will be the cos, sin and tan in the third quadrant? Tan is positive. So sin and cos are negative. Already cos value is given. So sin value will be negative. So let us write. So x lies in the third quadrant. If x lies in the third quadrant, who is positive? Tan x is positive and sin x is negative. Okay, sin x is negative. So if you find sin, cos, tan, other values will be inverse of this. So cos is given. Let us try to find sin value. Okay, cos x equal to minus 1 by 2. So what is the relationship between sin and cos? We know sin square x plus cos square x equal to 1. So sin square x will be equal to 1 minus cos square x. So 1 minus, what is cos? It is minus 1 by 2. So minus 1 by 2 whole square. So which is equal to 1 minus square is positive. So 1 by 2 square is 4. 1 minus 1 by 4. So taking 4 as LCM, this 4 will be cross multiplied. 4 minus 1. So it is 3 by 4. Who is 3 by 4? Sin square x. So sin square x is 3 by 4. What will be sin x taking square root on both sides? So if we take square root, this power 2 and root gets cancelled. So if we take square root here, it will be root 3 is as such. Square root of 4 is 2. And we will have a plus or minus sign. So sin x is negative in the third quadrant. So sin x takes the value minus root 3 by 2 as it is negative. So we found sin x. So sin x is minus root 3 by 2. Cos x is given, which is minus 1 by 2. Now we have to find out tan x. What is tan x? It is sin x by cos x. What is sin x? Minus root 3 by 2 divided by, what is cos x? It is minus 1 by 2. Minus 1 by 2. So both the negatives gets cancelled. Root 3 by 2. This 1 by 2, when we take to the numerator, it will become 2 by 1. Okay. So 2 gets cancelled. So it is root 3. So tan x is root 3. Now cot x, cosecant x, secant x, they are all inverse of this. So cot x is 1 by tan x. So 1 by, what is tan x? Root 3. So it is 1 by root 3 for cot x. Cosecant x. Cosecant x is 1 by sin x. 1 by, what is sin x? Minus root 3 by 2. So that is a negative sign. When we take root 3 by 2 the numerator, it will become 2 by root 3. So cosecant x is minus 2 by root 3. Next last secant x. What is secant x? 1 divided by cos x. So 1 divided by cos x is minus 1 by 2. So there is a negative sign. 1 by 2, when we take the numerator, it will become 2 by 1. So it is 2. So it is minus 2. So secant x is minus 2. So this is the way you have to find out all the other trigonometric function. Clear? So shall we do the other problems? Yeah. Yes. Second one is also the same type. Here what is given? Sin x is 3 by 5. X lies in the second quadrant. So second quadrant. In the second quadrant, sin x and cosecant x is positive. Okay. So now our procedure is we will find cos x and tan x. Okay. So let me start the solution. So the x lies in the which quadrant? X lies in second quadrant. In second quadrant, sin x, I'm sorry, sin x is positive and tan x is negative. Okay. So if we find sin, cos, tan, we can find out all the other trigonometric function. So now what is given? Sin x is 3 by 5. Now we will use sin square x plus cos square equal to 1 and we will find cos x. So sin x equal to 3 by 5 is given. We will find out cos square x. Sin square x plus cos square x equal to 1. So cos square x is equal to 1 plus sin square x will become minus sin square x. So 1 minus what is sin x? 3 by 5. 3 by 5 whole square. So 1 minus 3 square is 9. 5 square is 25. So taking 25 as LCM, we will have 25 minus 9 which is equal to 25 minus 9 is 16. 16 by 25. So cos square x is equal to 16 by 25. So cos x equal to plus or minus taking square root. Square root of 16 is 4. Square root of 25 is 5. So cos x is plus or minus 4 by 5. Here only sin x and tan x is sin x is positive, tan x is negative. What about cos x? Cos x is negative. Only sin x is positive. All other trigonometric sin x and cosecant x is positive. All other trigonometric function will be negative. So cos x is negative. Cos x equal to minus 4 by 5. So we found cos x. Next, very easy. We have to find out tan x, which is sin x by cos x. So what is sin x? Sin x is 3 by 5. Cos x is minus 4 by 5. So that is a negative sign. Only one negative. So we have 3 by 5 in the numerator. If we take the denominator up, it will become 5 by 4. So 5 gets cancelled. So it will be minus 3 by 4. So tan x is minus 3 by 4. Next all are simple. What is cot x? Just 1 by tan x. So 1 divided by minus 3 by 4. Negative sign is there. 3 by 4 will become 4 by 3. So cot x is minus 4 by 3. Next cosecant x. Cosecant x is the inverse of sin x. So 1 divided by what is sin x? Sin x is 3 by 5. So 3 by 5 taking to the numerator, it will become 5 by 3. So this is 5 by 3. Last one is secant x. Secant x is the inverse of cos x. So 1 divided by what is cos x? Minus 4 by 5, a negative sign. 4 by 5 will become 5 by 4 in the numerator. So the answer is minus 5 by 4. Clear? Okay. So let me move on to the third one. Find the values of other trigonometric function. Cot x. Cot x equal to 3 by 4. X lies in the third quadrant. In the third quadrant, tan x and cot x are positive. All the other trigonometric function is negative. Okay? Okay children? Clear? So here x lies in the third quadrant. So in third quadrant, tan x is positive. Tan x and cot x is positive. We will find sin x and cos x. Okay. So first our procedure is we will be finding sin, cos, tan and their inverse will be found out from this. So what about sin x? Sin x and cos x is negative in the third quadrant. Only tan and cot are positive in the third quadrant. Okay. So what is given? Cot x equal to 3 by 4. So tan x will be equal to 1 by cot x, which is equal to 1 divided by 3 by 4, which is equal to 3 by 4 will become 4 by 3 in the numerator. So tan x is 4 by 3. So let us write the values in the table. So what are the values given? Tan x is 4 by 3 and in the question we have cot x value. Cot x is 3 by 4. Usually we will find sin x and cos x. So now we know only cot x and tan x. It is not easy to find sin x from this. So we will use 1 plus tan square x equal to secant square x. So we will find secant x. From secant x we can find cos x. Clear? So we know that 1 plus tan square x equal to secant square x. So we have secant square x is equal to 1 plus tan square. What is tan square? Tan is 4 by 3. So it is 4 by 3 whole square. So 1 plus 4 square is 16. 3 square is 9. So if we take LCM as 9, you have 9 plus 16 which is 25 by 9. So we get secant square x is equal to 25 by 9. Taking square root on both sides, secant x will be equal to plus or minus square root of 25 is 5, square root of 9 is 3. So what about secant x? As cos x is negative, secant x will also be negative. So secant x equal to minus 5 by 3. So secant x is minus 5 by 3. So if you find secant x, cos x equal to 1 by secant x, which is equal to 1 by minus 5 by 3. So it is minus 5 by 3 will become minus 3 by 5. So we found cos x, which is minus 3 by 5. Now we have to find out sin x and cosecant x. Either you can use 1 plus cot square equal to cosecant square x, or you can use tan x equal to sin x by cos x. We know tan x as well as cos x. Just if you cross multiply, you will get sin x. So this is tan x by 1. Cross multiplying 1 into sin x equal to tan x into cos x. So sin x equal to, what is tan x? Tan x is 4 by 3 into, what is cos x? Cos x is minus 3 by 5. So plus into minus is minus. This 3 gets cancelled. So it is 4 by 5. So sin x is minus 4 by 5. What about cosecant x? It is 1 by sin x. So 1 by minus 4 by 5. So it is minus 4 by 5 will become 5 by 4. So it is minus 5 by 4 for cosecant x. Clear? So moving on to the fourth question. Secant x equal to 13 by 5. X lies in the fourth quadrant. In the fourth quadrant, cos x and secant x are positive. So let me start the solution. X lies in the fourth quadrant. So in the fourth quadrant, who is positive? Cos x. Cos x is positive sin x and tan x is negative. So what is given? Secant x equal to 13 by 5. So from this we can find out cos x. What is cos x? Which is 1 by secant x. So 1 by 13 by 5 equal to 5 by 13. So we found out cos x from this. So let us fill the table. What is given? Secant x. So secant x is 13 by 5. Cos x is 5 by 30. These two are filled up. So we have to find out sin x and tan x. And its inverse will be cot x and cosecant x. So cos x is 5 by 13. So sin square x plus cos square x equal to 1. So we have to find out sin. So sin square x equal to 1 minus cos square x. What is cos x? Cos x is, 1 minus, what is cos x? 5 by 13 whole square. So 1 minus 5 square is 25. 13 square is 169. Taking 169 as LCM, we will have 169 minus 25, which is 144 by 169. So sin square x equal to 144 by 169. So sin x equal to, taking square root on both sides, we will get sin x equal to plus or minus square root of 144 is 12. Square root of 169 is 13. So it is 12 by 13. What about sin x? It is negative in the fourth quadrant. So sin x equal to minus 12 by 13. So sin x is minus 12 by 13. So if you find tan x, other two values are inverse of it. So tan x equal to sin x by cos x. What is sin x? Minus 12 by 13. What is cos x? Cos x is 5 by 13. So minus 12 by 13 into 5 by 13 will become 13 by 5. So 13 gets cancelled. So answer is minus 12 by 5. So tan x is minus 12 by 5. What about cot x? Cot x is 1 by tan x, which is equal to 1 by minus 12 by 5. Very simple. So minus 12 by 5 will become 5 by 12. We got cot x. And the last one is cosecant x. Very simple. This 1 by sin x. So 1 by, what is sin x? Minus 12 by 13. 12 by 30. So negative sign, 12 by 13 will become 13 by 12 in the numerator. So it is minus 13 by 12. So all the values are found. Okay children, clear? Very simple, isn't it? Last problem in this part. Fifth one, tan x equal to minus 5 by 12. X lies in the second quadrant. So in the second quadrant, sin x and cosecant x are positive. Okay. All the other trigonometric functions are negative. So let me start the solution. X lies in the second quadrant. So in the second quadrant, sin x is positive. We will find cos x. All others are inverse of it. So cos x is negative. Okay. So here tan x equal to minus 5 by 12. Okay. So using tan x, what we can find? We can find only cot x. To find sin x and cos x, we have to use 1 plus tan square equal to secant square. Instead of finding cos x, I am going to find secant x, because secant x is nothing but inverse of cos x. If cos x is negative, secant x will also be negative. Clear? So we got tan x equal to minus 5 by 12. So from this, cot x equal to 1 by tan x. So 1 by minus 5 by 12, which is equal to minus 12 by 5. So we got cot x. Let us fill up the table. Tan x is given, which is minus 5 by 12. So cot x is minus 12 by 5. Now we are going to find out secant x using the formula secant square x equal to 1 plus tan square x. So secant square x will be equal to 1 plus what is tan x? Minus 5 by 12 whole square. So secant square x will be equal to 1 plus minus square is positive. 5 square is 25. 12 square is 144. So taking 144 as LCM, we will get 144 plus 25, which is 169 by 144. So secant square x equal to 169 by 144. So taking square root, secant x will be plus or minus square root of 169 is 13. Square root of 144 is 12. Now who is secant x? Secant x is the inverse of cos x. Cos x is negative. So secant x will also be negative. So it is minus 13 by 12. So from this we can find out cos x, which is 1 by secant x. So it is 1 by minus 13 by 12. So minus 12 by 13. So we found out secant x, which is minus 13 by 12, and its corresponding cos x is minus 12 by 30. Now we have to find out sin x. As we know, tan x and cos x, we can easily find out sin x because tan x equal to sin x by cos x. We know tan x as well as cos x. So just cross multiply. 1 into sin x is sin x, tan x into cos x. Okay, just we have cross multiply. So sin x equal to what is tan x? Minus 5 by 12 into what is cos x? Minus 12 by 13. Minus into minus is plus. So 12 gets cancelled and we will have plus 5 by 13. So sin x is 5 by 13. Now what about cosecant x? It is 1 by sin x. So 1 divided by 5 by 13, it will be 13 by 5. So we found all the other 5 trigonometric functions. So this is the first part. Okay. 1 to 5 is dealing with all the other 5 trigonometric functions. So in the next part, that is from 6 to 10, we have to find out the values of the trigonometric function. Okay. So we all know that all trigonometric values repeats after 2 pi or 360 degree. So all trigonometric values repeats after an interval of 2 pi or 360 degree. We will use this logic. Okay. So now first one, sixth sum, it is sine 765 degree. So let us see. 2 into 360. What is 2 into 360? 0, 2 6 are 12, 2 3 are 6, 720. So 720 plus 45 is 765. So this value can be written as sine into 2 into 360 degree plus 45 degree. Okay, because 2 into 360 is 720. It's 720. If we add 45, we will get 765 degree. So 765 can be written like this. So since all trigonometric values repeats after an interval of 2 pi or 360 degree, so here it is 2 into 360 degree. So it repeats. So repeat means sign will be the same. So sine 45 degree. So what is sine 45? Sine 45 is 1 by root 2. Okay. So here just you have to write sin x repeats after an interval of 360 degree. Okay. Seventh one, it is cosecant minus 1410. So we know sin x equal to, that is sine of minus x equal to minus sin x. So cosecant is the inverse of sine. So cosecant of minus x will also be minus cosecant x. So it is minus cosecant 1410. The reason is cosecant of minus x equal to minus cosecant x. Now we have to write this 1410 in a multiple of 360 degree. So let us take 1410. How we can write this? Let me take 3 into 360. What is 3 into 360? 0 3s are 0, 6 3s are 18, balance 1, 3 3s are 9, 9 plus 1, 10. So if you compare this number with 1410, there is a large difference. Okay. At least 300 something is different. So I'm going to take the next multiple 4. 4 into 360. So 0, 6 4s are 24, balance 2, 4 3s are 12, 12 plus 2, 14. So if you check, just 30 is the difference. So 1410, we subtract 30. So we can write this number as 1440 minus 30. So this can be written as cosecant of 1440 degree minus 30 degree. So what is 1440? It is nothing but 4 into 360. 4 into 360 minus 30 degree. Okay, children? So we know that all values repeats. So cosecant also repeats. So let us write cosecant x, not in this step. We have to write it in the next step. It is equal to minus. As it repeats, we have to ignore this. Ignore this and write just the value remaining. Remaining is minus 30 degree. The reason is cosecant x repeats after an interval of 360 degree. Okay. So again, minus cosecant of minus x is minus cosecant x. So minus cosecant 30. So the reason is cosecant minus x equal to minus cosecant x. Okay, children. So it will be plus cosecant 30. Minus into minus is plus cosecant 30. What is cosecant 30? So let me continue here. Cosecant 30. Cosecant 30 is 1 by sine 30. What is sine 30? 1 by 2. So 1 by 2, when we take it to the numerator, it will be 2 by 1, which is 2. So cosecant 30 is 2. 2 is our answer. Clear? So shall we move on to the 8th problem? Find the values of the trigonometric functions. We have to find tan 19 pi by 3. Okay. So 8th problem is tan 19 pi by 3. Here also we will be trying to write the values as multiple of 2 pi. Okay. 2 pi is equal to 360 degree. We know that all trigonometric function repeats after an interval of 360 degree or 2 pi. So we are going to try that. So what is 19 by 3? So it is 6 3s are 18 and the balance is 1. So 19 by 3 can be written as 6 1 by 3. So this is an even number. So we can keep as such. So it is nothing but 6 plus 1 by 3. So 19 pi by 3 can be written as 6 pi plus 1 by 3 pi. So it is equal to tan into 6 pi plus 1 by 3 pi. Okay. So this 6 pi is nothing but 3 into 2 pi. That's why we use even here. If it is not even, we have to convert it to even. Okay. So it is 3 into 2 pi plus pi by 3. So we know tan x is repeats. Tan x repeats after an interval of 2 pi. So we can ignore this 3 into 2 pi and just write tan pi by 3. The reason is tan x repeats. I will erase this. Okay. Just, I'm sorry. Let me erase this. Tan x repeats after an interval of 2 pi. So what is tan pi by 3? Tan pi by 3 is nothing but tan 60 degree. Tan 60 degree is root 3. So for 8th one, the answer is root 3. What about 9th? The sine minus 11 pi by 3. We know that sine of minus x is minus x minus sine x. So it is minus sine 11 pi by 3. The reason is sine of minus x is minus sine x. Okay. So we have to write this 11 by 3. How to write 11 by 3? 11 by 3 is 3 3s are 9 and remaining is 2. 11 minus 9 is 2. 3 2 by 3. So this is not even. So we are not going to use this. I am going to use instead of 3 4. Okay. So 4 minus 1 by 3. Okay. So we can write this as sine 11 pi can be written as 12 pi minus pi. 12 minus 1 is 11 divided by 3. So which is equal to minus sine 12 pi by 3 minus pi by 3. Okay. What is 12 pi by 3? 12 by 3 is 4. So it is minus sine 4 pi minus pi by 3. So which is equal to minus 4 pi can be written as 2 into 2 pi. So this repeats. As it repeats, we can write it as minus sine minus pi by 3. The reason is sin x repeats after an interval of 2 pi. Okay. Now we have sine of minus theta. Sine of minus theta is minus sine theta. So we have minus sine of minus theta is minus sine pi by 3. Okay. So what is the reason? The reason is sine of minus theta is equal to minus sine theta. So we can write sine of minus x equal to minus sine x. This is the reason. So minus into minus is plus. So we have sine pi by 3. So it is sine 60 degree. 180 divided by 3 is 60. So what is sine 60? This root 3 by 2. So for the ninth one, the answer is root 3 by 2. Clear? The same way, let us proceed to the 10th problem in the next page. So 10th one, cot minus 5 pi by 4. Okay. It is cot minus 15 pi by 4. So what is cot of minus x? Cot of minus x is minus cot x. Only for cos of minus x, it is positive cos x. And secant of, it is inverse of cos x. So secant of minus x is also secant x. All other things will get the negative sign. So cot of minus x is minus cot 15 pi by 4. The reason is cot of minus x is minus cot x. Okay. So we got this minus cot. So just without dividing, we can write 15 as 16 pi minus pi, because 16 is divisible by 4 and you will get the even number. So minus cot, you can separate it, 16 pi by 4 minus pi by 4. Okay, you can divide each number by 4. So 16 by 4 is 4. 16 by 4 is 4. So 4 pi minus pi by 4. So if you get an even in multiple, we can write it as 2 into 2 pi minus pi by 4. What we know? All trigonometric function repeats after an interval of 2 pi. So we can ignore this. So it is minus cot minus pi by 4. The reason is cot x repeats after an interval of 2 pi. So minus, again cot of minus x is minus cot x. So it is minus cot pi by 4. So the reason is cot of minus x is minus cot x. So minus into minus is plus. So it is cot pi by 4. What is pi by 4? It is 45 degree. Cot 45 degree is equal to 1 by tan 45, or you can write directly also. Tan 45 is 1. So 1 by 1 is 1. So the value is 1. Clear? I hope I have clearly explained all the problems in exercise 3.2. With this exercise 3.2 is complete. Okay. So in the next video, we will see about example problems. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.